All right, this is question 1.2. It is a simultaneous equation, simultaneous question, right? And this is always a long question because there's a lot going on. I think that is the trick. Look, it's 5 marks. That is always the trick in simultaneous equations. There's not a lot of difficult things. It's just a lot of algebra, and you have to keep track of what's happening, what's going on. So let's do that. Please always number your equations. This is 1, this is 2. It's going to make your life super easy. And then make a third equation. We're going to take the simplest equation. Always take the simple equation. This equation is simple here. This is very simple, right? You just need to take that, the simplest one. This is complicated. There's y squared. There's what? Let's just take this one here. Oh, it's too much highlight. Yeah, so now I'm going to take 4x plus y is equals to 2. And I want to make a third equation, right? Why do I want to make a third equation? I want to make a third equation so that I can take it and substitute it in the second equation. Look at this. We have this thing right here. This 4x. It looks very nice. And we also have a 4x here. Those two things are equal to one another. They are the same because they are 4x. We don't know what x is, but 4x is the same as 4x, right? So that means in this equation, if we want to make a third equation, we can just say 4x is equals to 2 minus y. Why? Because now we can take this equation 3. We can say, let's substitute equation 3 into equation 2, right? How are we going to do that? We're going to use this 4x. We have 4x as our equation 3, and also on equation 2, they have a 4x. So that means on the equation 3 there, is equals to 8, right? So I can take the 4x on equation 3. I can take this stuff here because that is equal to 4x. We made it equal to 4x by creating equation 3. And I'm going to take it and put it here. Plus y squared is equals to 8. This is equation 3. Nope, that's equation 2. Yeah, because we're taking equation 3 and putting it in equation 2, and that's going to be 2 minus y here. I'm also going to highlight it yellow so you understand. I'm going to highlight all the 4x's as red, right? So that you see that we're not changing anything. I mean, yeah, we're changing anything, but we're not changing the values. We're just writing them in a different way so we can be able to solve them. We wrote 4x as 2 minus y because it is equal to 2. That's what we said here. It is equal to x is equal to 2y. And so from here, we're going to simplify and solve for y first. This is going to be y. Let's continue with our black pen. Y squared minus y plus 2 minus 8. I just transposed the 8 immediately. And now we're going to have y squared minus y minus 6 is equals to 0. And you can factorize that by having 2 brackets here equate to 0, y. The two factors of 6 are 3 and 2. The bigger one is going to be negative. This is going to be plus. And then y is equals to 3 or y is equals to negative 2, right? But we're not done because it's a simultaneous equation. We're supposed to solve for the x values also. So I usually just like doing just a straight line here. Wanted the red, but that's fine. Straight line there to separate the two things. And you can use either equation you want there, but most times, you know, if you feel confident with your equation 3, just use that one. Like, let's use this one here. Equation 3 is 4x is equals to 4x is equals to, what was it? 2 minus y. And I'm going to substitute my y there. I'm going to have 4x is equals to 2 minus 3. That's 4x is equals to minus 1. Divide both sides by 4. X is equals to minus 1 over 4. That is our y value here, corresponding to this x value. And then now, on the other side, 4x is equals to 2 minus y, and we're substituting our negative 2. That's going to be 4x is equals to 2 negative of this formula minus the negative 2 that we're substituting, right? Do not make a mistake there. And then now when I have 4x is equals to 4, that means x is equals to 1. Those are your 4 answers. Simultaneous equations look hard and challenging because there's just a lot of algebra, but if you look at them carefully, you'll understand that it's not challenging. You just have to know the steps and make sure you don't make any mistakes.